right. Hi, Kelly.
Hi.
All right. So Kelly and I are here to be in service to like a person who is a newbie to perhaps all of crypto, but especially new to Drip as a project. And we're going to walk you through, as if Kelly had never done this before, we're going to walk you through setting up a few wallets with just like a modest initial investment. Is that right, Kelly?
That sounds great. I
Okay.
am here.
All right.
What do
So,
I do first?
well, let's have you share your screen and
Okay, sounds great.
that will help me to guide you. All right,
Okay.
so what you're seeing here is Kelly's Binance.us wallet. At the very top, you see BNB. That is the coin we need to use to buy Drip. So it's perfect that she has about $2,000 of BNB available for this project right now. And the first thing we're going to do is figure out what's the price of Drip today. And from there, calculate, how much Drip does about $2,000 get her right now. And then we're going to play with the masterful calculator she created for Drip to help you, think of different use cases for your money, like how you want to split it up into how many wallets. So Kelly, on the screen, I can see this meeting is being recorded by the host box. If you could close that, then I can see all of your screen better. Not sure if you can see that.
That's on your screen.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So this tab that she's going to go to, it's your third tab. A way to get to this screen really easily is to join the Drip Rocket Science Telegram group. Go in to the comment area, put hashtag Rick Drip dashboard. Is that right, Kelly?
That's right.
And then it will populate the answer to that, which is the link. She's doing it for us. There's the link right there. She's going to click it. And there's the screen that we were just looking at, but repopulated here. So if you look at the very top left in green, DEX, Drip, DEX 146.27, that is the cost of Drip today at this moment in time. And so to do the calculation, she'll use her Apple calculator, and $2,000 divided by 146.27, about 13 Drip. And so now we can navigate over to her tab that has her calculator. And you need to
I have to make a copy. Yeah. So yeah. I do that by highlighting these three tabs at the bottom. Shift click onto all the tabs, hold down the shift key and click all these tabs so they're highlighted. And then on the leftmost tab, on the calculator tab, you right click, say copy to new spreadsheet. And then it'll do that for you in your own Google Drive, and it'll open the spreadsheet for you. And I'm just going to close this other one so I don't mess it up, because I have right abilities in it. Okay.
Awesome.
Great. So I think I know I have like something like, I'm just going to say 13 Drip-ish, because there's always a little bit left over that you're going to need to leave in there for gas, right? So I'm just going to say, or maybe 12. 12 is a good number. 12 Drip.
A little easier to break up into wallets. Yeah.
So I'm going to put in the total amount of Drip that I'm going to split. And I am starting with, well, let's just start with one wallet. See here what we got. And then what was the price today? It was 146. Oh, it's handy the way it has it there in the tabs. You don't even have to move.
Not cool. I love that.
146.25. Today is 2nd of February. Okay, so if I put all of this 12, so this is what this calculator is telling me is, if I alternate days claiming and hydrating, every other day, claim and hydrate from the beginning, and I put all of that 12 Drip in one wallet, then my total return over 4.5 years will be about $5.7 million at this, if Drip would stay at this price. that seems great. But what happened? And after 3 months, I'll have $815, which is about like a little less than half of what my initial investment. So my initial investment here looks like it's almost 2K. If I now put 2 wallets, what happens to those numbers? Well, it's still $815, but now my overall earnings doubles essentially. And essentially, the more wallets I add, then that's going to triple. Doesn't change anything in the near term, but it just keeps the wallets going longer and longer. 4 wallets. Mm-hmm. 5 wallets. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I did the wrong thing. 12, 5 wallets. Well, I think I really like that.
Yeah, that looks great.
I like that. That profile. I feel like that feels like really for $2,000 to turn into 28 million seems pretty crazy. And you know what? It is a bit crazy. This is too good to be true because the price is not likely to stay at $146 for the whole next 6 years. Probably what is going to happen is that the price will go down at some point. And so I could actually put that scenario in here. Let's say this is the date and this tab, this wallet tab, this is the date as it's going down here. And we could, we get to say a year from now, or let's go less. Let's say, actually, in just a couple months from now, let's do a worst case scenario, shall we?
Perfect.
Let's say end of March. Let's say by end of March, just nobody uses drip. Everything the world is ending, and the price of drip just tanks to suddenly to $20. Okay, so I've just entered a 20 there on the 31st of March. And let's just see what happens with that price. Well, it's still an amazing amount of money. Much more realistic, I guess, or it's a much more worst case.
Right.
You can see that point where the price is changing. So the calculator gives you really an opportunity to just study what's going to happen with various choices. So if we have 12 drip and 5 wallets, but instead we decide we just want to, I'm going to keep that price like that because that's a nice worst case price situation. But the wallet tells you in this column over here in the wallets tab tells you the running total of the amount that you will have pulled out total over time. So you can look at any date and see how much you will have drawn out, or you can look at that day. You can see how much in dollars you would have been able to withdraw if you follow this schedule. And you can scroll down and you can see at what point the wallet actually reaches its maximum. And it reaches its maximum when you've claimed 100,000 drip. So what this calculator does is it actually automatically tells you when you need to stop hydrating, and you can just claim and claim and claim until it's time to be done. So this gives you a pretty nice experimental playground to enter in different things. Let's say you only want to claim at the beginning, so you just make all zeros. Until you decide you want to just claim a bunch at the beginning. So you can just enter that in manually, and then it'll start doing the alternating whenever you stop that And then see, when you're claiming every day, 0 means claim, and you're making like $15.80 a day. So I would be making, with my $2,000 investment, I would be making essentially $15.80 at the beginning every day. If I scroll down though, as it's growing, you're going to be making a lot more every day. Oh, well, actually, the
Yeah, it was
price
a
is,
scenario
the price goes down. What's that?
because you have the scenario of the price tanking there, but
Yeah,
it,
let's go to 100. Let's just go to $100, and then you'll see it dropped, obviously, because the price is dropping. But this really gives you a feel for what different actions do to your daily amount that you can pull out. But by the time October 2023 comes around, like every day, I have a possible $185 that I have access to.
yep.
So this alternating claim hydrating strategy means that you have very early access to money, and it can add up if you're really, really strapped. Like if a couple extra $100 a month make a difference for you, then $15 a day is actually, that's not insignificant. So yeah, so this is just a kind of a tool to help you plan plan how you want to do things and how much you want to put in. And if you put in this amount and you do this claim hydrate thing, then what is the output? So there we go. So I think I like this approach, this every other day claiming hydrating, and I like yeah, I think that's good. So let's say I want to make 5 wallets, and I'm going to put them all under you. Okay. So we come to the answer that I'm going to, I think I like this $19 million figure, which is, if the price is at $100. I actually don't think it's going to be $100. I think there's a chance that it'll probably end up being more like around, I don't know actually what it's going to do, but I like to be very conservative. So but even that is just like, that is life-changing amounts of money for me in my world.
For the 99%, and I think like one of the real visions of the blockchain, of the crypto world, is that we get to join the 1% without the barrier to entry that exists.
I'm going to set, it's most fun to play with this calculator and assume that the price is going to stay where it is for the next year.
I love it.
It's just a happy place to see those numbers. They're very unrealistic, but they're still very happy.
They're very happy.
Yeah. I mean, in my world, the numbers have gone up crazily. So I never planned for that. So when I got in, it was like 26, and then it went down to $6.80. And so for it to be up at 146, or what, it was closer to 200 a couple weeks ago, that's just, yeah, that's just feels like completely unreal. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, what do I do next?
All right, so if you can see there, she has 5 wallets, 12 drip, 2.4 drip per wallet. So the first thing we're going to need to do is go back to her Binance.us account, because we need to utilize that BNB to to start her drip account. So Kelly, like, here I am, like, feeling really newbie about what to say to you. So I think
great.
Yeah,
I think the first thing we need to do though is I need to actually create those wallets, because they don't exist yet.
Okay, so we'll
ones
do
that, yeah.
first. Okay.
Yeah. So that would be a MetaMask.
And yeah, so we're assuming in this training that you have already gotten your MetaMask set up.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
so,
not just that it's in here. It's in like, it's on my computer. It's in here. It already has a wallet in there, maybe, or some wallets, and it has but I want to create new accounts that are going to go under you.
And so like what we mean is like that you've signed up for MetaMask, you have your seed phrase, And hopefully like gotten the Chrome extension from MetaMask and pinned it to the top, like where you see her little fox. So go ahead and click on your MetaMask. And so that circle, we're going to click on that and go down to create account. There we go.
Okay, so I'm going to call this. Okay.
So
actually,
under Pyeth. So that's my name, Pyeth, and that's P-A-I-T-H.
Sorry.
You know the nuances. Because she'll use my buddy address, right? So she'll go under me. So she'll press create. Perfect. And then she can actually keep doing that until she has a total of 5 wallets, because that was what we decided with the calculator. And of course, you can choose any names you want. One of my accounts is called Ascension for funsies.
Well, you're going to need to send me the address that I'm going to use, so we'll talk to each other through that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I definitely need to use Ascension. I can't use any of the other ones. They don't have BREAP in them.
That's right. So we'll have to stop screen recording, screen share, so I can jump over to my account and get that.
You can just hit escape on your thing and you can go and get that and paste it in a chat.
True story. Doing it now.
Okay, there's my under Pyeth accounts.
I'm just doing that quick copy paste. Coming back to you. I'm gonna pop it in our chat so that you have my buddy address. My Ascension buddy address. Okay.
Great. It's there. I got it. Okay. We have a couple steps before that though. So I have here's my 5 under Pyeth accounts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So there I am in the first one. So now what I do?
All right. I don't know.
Okay. Well, what I would do, I think what I would do is I would take whatever amount I'm gonna use here, probably like yeah, like 6.2 BNB. And I'm gonna split that into, like, divide that by 5, right? So then I know how much to send to each wallet, because I got to send the BNB to each wallet. Okay, so I'm gonna go 6.25, no, 6.2. 6.2 divided by 5, 1.24. So I'm going to send 1.24 BNB to each of those 5 new wallets that I created. Do you want to talk me through how to do that, or do you want me to talk you through how to do that?
You're gonna, yeah, you talk me through that.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so what I want to do is withdraw from Binance and then put it in the MetaMask account, because right now this MetaMask, all the MetaMask accounts I just created, they have 0 BNB. I can't actually do anything in those accounts with 0 BNB because you need BNB for gas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this address to the clipboard. I'm going to come over to the BNB and I'm going to say withdraw. And then I'm going to put the amount that we just said, 1.24 BNB, 1.24. And I'm going to choose the right network, BEP20 network, put in that address that I just copied to my, for under Pyeth 1. And I'm going to confirm the withdrawal. And then I'm going to look up my Google authentication code.
And for me, I have the code comes to my phone. But you
yeah,
have
your SMS. I have also on my phone, but it's the Google whatever it is. authentication app. And then I probably will have to, I'll have to go to my emails to do all this stuff. So I'm just going to do all 5 of these.
Right.
So I can just do so I'm going to say, I'm going to go to the second one under Pyth2.
As you're doing this, I realized I knew
Copy.
steps and I could have said so, but that's great.
You what? You knew all the steps?
I did. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I knew.
Yeah,
But
you
I just
knew
had
it.
that
You
moment
just,
where I was like,
yeah.
do I know? BEP20, BEP20.
Always be sure to get the right network, because you'll just lose your money if you send it to the wrong.
Devil is in the details, right?
Mm-hmm.
So after she goes through all 5 accounts, she will have to go to her email and confirm. There'll be like 5 emails.
Yeah.
She'll have to confirm one.
That's right.
So she'll just do
Right.
all of these first before she goes to her Gmail.
You won't have this many to scroll through, by the way. Hopefully you won't have this many wallets. It's a little bit ridiculous how many wallets I have right now. Draw. And just accidentally, I didn't deliberately make them, but just for things like this, I end up with more wallets. I do kind of give them away as fast as I make them, so that's good.
Yeah, that is a wonderful thing too for charity and legacy, being able to set out somebody up with a wallet.
Nearly done. And then number 4. Hopefully I did all this right.
And while she's doing this, I'm just going to mention if you need those steps before what we're doing now, which is like buying BNB, getting your MetaMask, her article on Cryptozoa, Dripping with Confidence, it has those steps.
That's true. If you are lucky enough to live in a Binance.us state or in a country where you can use Binance.com, it's really, really straightforward. But if you aren't, Crypto.com is a really good alternative. Although I think both Binance and Crypto.com, if you are buying from fiat in order to get your BNB, this is just really annoying, then you will have to wait. There will be a hold on your funds unless you wire the money. So most ways of getting fiat into, well, many of them anyway, are, they'll have that hold on the funds. Okay, so I just knew that I was talking and doing something at the same time, and I decided to check my work, and oh, there it is. Okay, so I'm just making sure that this recipient address that I just pasted in really is Pyth5 6A35 6A35. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I don't want to be sending money off into the ether.
Exactly.
Okay, so I have now withdrawn I've requested that the funds be withdrawn, but I do need to go into my email and approve this. So I'm going to do that. And there they are, all 5 of them. So let's just confirm. I don't want to go to the wallet, just want to do the next one. And the next one. And the next one. And the last one. Okay, so hopefully pretty soon those wallets will be will be visible. So I'll be able to see the BNB show up in them as they receive it.
Yeah, so it is.
Sometimes it's a bit slow for Binance to send. Well, it's even slower when you're sending to Binance from your MetaMask, but
It's true.
there's one. That's the first one. Great.
So they're showing up.
So we can just do number 5 first, since we've already got that there. So now what do we do?
All right, so this is drip.community. This is the drip contract. All right, let me make sure I can see the screen. So there is her under Pyth 5. That's the one that we know the BNB is ready. We need to leave some BNB in the wallet, or leave some BNB in that account for gas. So Kelly, what if we are like taking 1.2 and buy drip?
Sounds great. Yeah.
Excellent.
Sounds great.
And so we're on the right page.
Actually, I'm going to go 1.22. I just like to leave 0.01 in there. Then that gives us the
Sure.
We don't need much more than 0.01 in there for several days worth of BNB. And then if you end up needing more BNB, you can just sell the drip that you've claimed. So.
Perfect. Yeah, and that's just the gas. It's nominal, the gas each transaction. So we're going to go down to the buy drip window on the left. And what was it, 1.22?
Yeah, but these are all zeros. Do you know, and NAs? Do you know why that it might be?
Connect your wallet.
Very good. Now, F27A, if I look at the wallet here, 6A35, this is connected to F27A, so it's connected to the wrong wallet. Why might that be?
Well, I mean, that was probably the last, when you were last in claiming or hydrating, right?
But I'm here now. But if I try and connect it, it doesn't connect to it.
Oh yeah, so your brand new baby wallet has not been connected yet. So when you go back into MetaMask and you look at it, it says not connected there on the left. Yeah, so we're going to connect it now. You're pressing that button. And we'll have to do that with each one of them.
There we go. Now that's 6A35. That's what we want.
Yeah, and that's a really great learning moment for all of us newbies. Make sure it's the right wallet.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially once you get into fancy pants mode where you have a lot of wallets, a lot of projects going, so okay, now we can go to the buy drip window. We said 1.22 is our intention for depositing. So we're going to buy and wait for that screen confirming, and then we'll get a confirmation pop-up window to know that it worked. And there it is. Okay, now she needs to go to the faucet. There we go. Scrolling down, we're going to get a buddy, and that would be me. I did paste my buddy address into the chat here, our Zoom chat. So she's going to copy that, then she's going to paste it here. F2CC is my wallet, and she's going to update, and then we'll wait for the confirmation. Well, we'll confirm it and then wait for the confirmation. And this just ensures that she's on my team, or that Pyth 5 under Pyth 5 is on my team. There we go. And now we are going to deposit, and she's going to press the max.
So with drip, you can do the max. If you are ever doing anything with BNB, don't ever do the max, because you need to save a little BNB always in your wallet. So if you're buying, if you're selling, never leave your wallet with 0 BNB, because that would be bad. But with drip, you can sell the max, or you can deposit the max.
Yeah, great distinction. Confirm, and we'll wait for
the first time you deposit, it's going to give you an additional confirmation, but then any other deposits you would make in this wallet, you'd only have to confirm once.
Right.
Gas is pretty high today.
0.003. Isn't it usually like 0.001, 0.002?
Kind of varies. Yeah, deposits are usually more because there are a lot of different tasks that it needs that it's doing, contract calls that it's doing.
Okay, so there
Okay.
it. Your little
Yay.
guy, you see the deposit there, there's the value.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And so
Great.
we're complete with that particular wallet under Pyth 5. And then we're going to repeat that for 1, 2, 3, and 4. She has to connect it, right?
Nope. So yeah, exactly. I have to do that again.
Right.
There's another shortcut.
Mhm.
I forgot how to do that now. Sometimes it'll ask to actually, they'll give you a select all option, which is always a nice thing. Website
Mhm.
to. Okay.
So we're going to the drip window 1.22. We're spreading everything evenly, leaving a little bit of BNB in every account.
You can narrate what I'm doing as I'm doing it.
Okay, so she's just waiting for the confirmation. There you go. And now she's on the Faucet page, pressing, well, we're missing your buddy.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, she didn't see the buddy yet.
Yeah.
Which is great because that was a mistake I made. So you just repeat.
Yeah, it's super easy to make, but unfortunately, it just doesn't allow you to do it. So
yeah, very fortunately, it does not.
F2CC, that's the right one again. That's you, right?
That's Ascension. What I call my Ascension wallet. Cool.
You can kind of watch the progress of here. We can see when it's done, but it also gives you a buddy updated. Exciting.
She pressed the max, depositing, confirming, and now she'll just get the confirmation pop up. So now we're just like zipping along. This is really clear now, and you're just repeating your steps for all your wallets.
Mm-hmm.
And this is great because you're going to be really familiar with how to help a friend if you wish. So we're doing Pious 3. And now you know how to pronounce my name. We've said it so many times.
I can't spell it, but I know how to say it.
Yeah, you and everybody though. That's just life with the name Pious.
Gosh, drip is so expensive. I'm just like, am I doing this right? Were these numbers right?
Yeah, it's really been
like a
up and
whole.
high. It's been
Just
super
crazy to me that this is.
well, yeah, you started at such a low price. So I mean, it's got to be wildness for you.
I mean, I haven't set up a new wallet in so long. It's like these numbers are just crazy. Yeah.
Well, I think what's exciting is that the devs of Drip are creating other projects that really create a Drip ecosystem in which it can thrive and prosper.
I'm just going to go on to the next one because I trust that it's going to work. We can check on it in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's better to wait, but
Yeah.
it seems to have worked. That's not right. One. Some things you have to wait for, but
There it is. Yeah.
Mhm. This one you have to wait for because it won't let you deposit without it.
Mhm. Yep. Yep.
And it didn't wait long enough.
Yeah. Like one more second later, it would have been.
Yeah. One thing I really like actually about Binance is it gives you such a good like history of what you did. So I'm going to be using that for my taxes because you can tell exactly what you pulled out, what went through, and when it went through, and really
Good point. That's a great point.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, last one under Pyth one. Okay. Nope.
So I think it might be really cool right after this, and once we have the suite of, wallets put together, maybe we should show them the dashboard where they can see all of their wallets in one place.
Yeah, it's so good. Shout out to Rick Pierce for making this tool. So
Yeah,
amazing.
truly, like, such an extraordinary community in the crypto space of creators and makers and people just helping and creating tools to assist all of us to, live our best life here on the blockchain.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So now we're going to do the put it in all 5 of these wallets in the dashboard. So I just copied the first one while we were waiting. What is it doing? Oh, that's the deposit confirmation. That was fast, slow. Okay, so I'm just copying. So I went and I copied under Pyth one to the clipboard here, and then I pasted it in this drip dashboard address list. I'm going to do number 2. And number 3.
So for people who are doing the multiple wallet strategy, which maximizes your earning potential, but you're like
It's really the split investment strategy. Any strategy in drip to stay in has to be multi-wallet. So that's a redundant thing to say, multi-wallet strategy. This is a split investment strategy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Get sciencey on me and tell me the way to say it. I love it. But like for people like me who are extremely visual, having to scroll through a list of wallets, I'm like, yeah, I'm just not grasping what I have, but if I can put it in a list here and you'll see what happens.
Yes, go to expanded table. And here we go. You can see all of the drip that we've just deposited. 2.7. Wow, the price was pretty stable as we were doing that. Only went down a little bit. And what's really cool, I don't know if you've seen this, Pyth, but you can click on this little dollar sign and it changes all of the values to dollars.
Oh, that's
so you can see here that we did actually indeed deposit $2,000 worth of drip. Almost exactly. Pretty cool. And so far we haven't earned any of it yet. We haven't. There's about $6 remaining in each account in BNB for the gas, and it's about usually like 75 cents or so per transaction. So it lasts for a few transactions. And so far we haven't earned any. We don't have any available yet. Oh no, we do. Starting to tick up. Look, in the first one we created, we already have 3 cents available.
That's nice and fast. Oh, there it changed again. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Grow.
Yeah. So
Beautiful.
there we are.
That's it. And then you think about your strategy. Are you in need of claiming daily for a little while? Are you able to alternate claiming and hydrating? So then you'll go in every day and do something, right? On the drip.
Yeah, whatever the calculator says, or whatever you've decided, or whatever you're in the mood for. The good thing is, regardless of what you do, as long as when the wallet gets towards the max payout, as long as you stop hydrating at that point, then it doesn't really matter what you've done up until then. You always will make the same amount of drip. If you, on this column, you can see how many drip you earn, and it's always going to be about 43.685 drip, 1,000 drip that you'll get out of a wallet, regardless of how you time the hydrations and the claims.
Right. So it just really is about your scenario. Are you needing a little bit of passive income to pay some bills right now? That's how you decide. You decide based on your reality. And it's really easy. Claiming and hydrating is a super easy process. These 2 little buttons down below that blue block, hydrate and claim, and that is it. And they'll get a confirmation, and it goes into your wallet as BNB.
Yeah, one thing that's confusing about drip that is kind of catches people up, it's important maybe to say here, is that regardless of which of these 2 buttons you press, all of this available amount gets charged to you in this claimed amount. So even if you hydrate, the full amount goes into this claimed tally. This is your payout. So even hydrating costs you in terms of payout. So this number here in claimed can never be more than 100,000 drip, and it's a hard cap. So yeah, the more you whenever you hydrate or claim, this full amount goes in there. If you hydrate, 95% of that goes in here. If you claim, 90% of this available goes into your drip balance, into your wallet, and you can then sell it. That becomes liquid drip again, and that's drip that then belongs to you again. Everything that's here in deposits, you have to realize, is like, it's essentially lost to you. You can't get it back. You only get it back in 1% chunks every day. So that's a really important thing to remember. But the calculator tells you all these numbers, and it kind of projects it out into the future. It's pretty easy. It's very straightforward to project because all of the calculations are done in drip. So, and the only variable in this system is price. So it's all very calculable and very easy to predict.
Exactly. Yeah, that's really helpful. Is there anything else that we would like to convey to someone who's brand new to drip? Like something we love about drip or about the community? Like anything that might be fun, helpful to know?
Well, most of the drip action is on Telegram, so you definitely want to join Telegram and join groups that you like the vibe of. We've created one for like kind of newbies that's really feminine friendly, I should say. So that's a nice one called Nurturing Drip. And so you can maybe put the links to Nurturing Drip and Drip Rocket Science into the video, and yeah, we should be able to kind of answer questions in Nurturing Drip, especially. Drip Rocket Science is more designed for advanced questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're both very collaborative communities. You're going to find a lot of amazing people who are just super ready to help. So that's a wonderful thing.
Absolutely.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, so shall I stop recording now and then
Yeah.
go from there?
Perfect. Thank you, Kelly.
Hey, thank you, Piet.
All right.
Good luck. Talk to you soon. Good luck. Happy dripping, everyone.
Happy dripping.